Hi everyone! Ahoy hoy.
Ahoy,
Ahoy.
ahoy.
You're talking to us or the chat?
Both.
Ah.
Hello?
Well, we've been sitting here for several minutes. We've already said hello to each other.
Oh, well,
No more.
never mind. I
Hello.
take it back.
Oh.
Fuck you, man.
Okay. Fuck you too. I was about
Bro,
to say
man, yeah?
No, I was about to say
Bro,
Bracky.
man.
Out of habit? Fuck you, Wait.
I was about to say
Sorry, force of habit.
Bracky of habit.
Alright.
Bracky, no! What did I do? Not you. I'm sorry, I was supposed to have it.
Force of habit. Alright.
Already
Let's
to a great start.
get ourselves
Go,
into
go,
the
go.
game.
Oh shit.
Oh, time.
Oops, goodbye. Bye, chat.
Is the game still? Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry that was loud. Oopsies. So how y'all doing? I probably should have tasks open so I can just manually read what I have to do. But I never do that. I look at the map every time. Why did 42902? I started to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing all right. Nice. Doing good. You? Oh, probate died.
The dog. Hello. Probate dead in front of electrical.
Oh.
Hello. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, I just came there for was the electrical after I saw someone in electrical on admin table and someone in reactor. So I went to check electrical and they were just at the door.
I can vouch for Midnight at the least. We went the same direction at the start. I cut to medbay, then we met up again in the reactor.
I can vouch for Cheru and Connor because all three of us were near the front end of the ship.
Yep.
Ditto.
I also saw Mal and Connor.
I feel like I. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I saw Bracky and Bracky who was with us in electrical, or not electrical.
Electrical? No, in admin.
Yeah.
It was you, Birdie, and I think.
I saw Verdi, Caitlin, and Bracky on admin. I also saw. I think Cherry was doing the leaves, maybe. Or,
Yeah. I
yeah.
was doing leaves.
All right. Does that cover everyone?
Good work, gang.
That's not who killed Probate.
Who killed Pro? Who did it? Who don't do that?
I guess the question is who's in reactor right now.
That was me and our call.
Whoa, Midnight, you are
The
quiet.
two killed it.
No, I'm not.
He was just far away.
I just heard.
Yeah, we were over in the reactor.
Suspicious.
Who said they were by electrical?
I just walked in front of it from admin, where Caitlin and Bracky were.
Yeah,
But I saw Caitlin originally in weapons with me and Connor and Jared.
Yes.
Has anyone seen Probate, like, at all?
I haven't
No.
seen him at
I
all.
only
No.
saw him. I only saw him at the beginning when we split up. So he went south. I went south. I started doing my task in storage. Then the emergency came out. I went to fix storage. Caitlin was already there. Birdie walked in with us. And then we all split up again. And that's when the body was called.
Hmm.
Caitlin, you went to admin directly after weapons, right? Because you left first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point my finger as far as self-report.
Where was
Huh? Why?
Sorry.
I don't know. I have a.
That's
I
what
have
I was
a
thinking too,
clue.
was a self-report.
It's incorrect, Ling. I'm skipping.
Ooh.
That was close.
Two people jumped on the bandwagon there.
That makes me think it's not Verdi at all, actually.
Is Arkov's
I
name
know,
a
right?
reference to Darkman? No. I'll have him tell you later. We can hear Connor.
Connor mute.
Why isn't this working?
You still didn't mute Connor.
Damn it! What the?
Connor and Mal are like buddy today. Can I not touch it? There we go. What? So Arkov's name is Darkoff today because his computer is broken. Excuse me. And he's playing on his PlayStation right now. Cause he still wanted to play tonight. Oh my gosh. No! And so he had to make a new account, and so we were joking it was the nega Arkoff.
Controller.
I'm sorry. Okay, so my hotkeys just aren't working right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
Where was the
So-
body?
Outside medical.
That's
I
far
was-
off.
Yeah, I was about to miss the body. I was going in and wait, oh. It was just in the hallway.
I have an excellent question for you all.
Uh-huh.
Connor, where did you go after electrical?
Where did I go after electric? You mean with the lights went out?
Yeah.
I went up to one of the engines. I had gas and needed to fill it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because I could have saw you going up and never coming down.
Before the lights went off, I was coming out of reactor and I met Connor at the lower engine, and we both went into electrical as the lights went off.
I saw Bracky in there. I was going to the upper engine, saw that the lights were dimming. I knew Bracky was in electrical, so I went to him because I got scared.
Lights didn't start dimming until we were already in electrical, though.
Hmm?
The lights didn't start to go off until we were already in electrical.
Regardless of when the lights were going off, I was still scared of you, so I ran back to electrical.
That is fair. Darkholf does have 2 eyes. He's very scary.
You don't have any eyes in your name.
I'm blind! Oh, wait. I'm blind.
The last time I saw Mal was in admin. I ran through, was it storage to get the gas? So we both went opposite directions after we left from admin, so...
I was on the right side almost exclusively. I saw, I think Midnight and Cheru in navigation. I did shields. I saw Cheru go into comms. Me and Midnight also had both had the trash chute when the lights were going out, except mine didn't count for some reason despite all the trash emptying, so I had to do it a second time.
That has
to
happened
stay
to me a
right
couple
there.
times.
Huh?
That has happened to me a couple of times. Like you finish, but he's like, no.
Yeah.
You have to hold it for an extra second, then it counts.
Caitlin, where were you?
I started off going down into the, towards the trash, and I did the shields. And then I went up into navigation. Then I started to go around, and that's about when the body was called. And I think Middles was there, Aggie was there.
I'm gonna say it was you.
Why are you still? Your inkling was a stinkling.
I didn't vote.
I don't actually know who it is.
Welcome, cadet, to the cavalry.
R2M. Wait. Yeah, R2M Gaming. I almost said G. Gaming. Thanks for the sub. Thank you. Oh boy, I'm not multitasking very well today. Yeah, you can't carry over DLC, and it stinks. So this is his like temporary account. Is Bracky gonna stab me? He's just standing there menacingly. Aggie, Connor, Midnight. Aggie? Oh. Oh my god, Bracky!
Well.
Holy shit.
Well.
Oh.
There goes my Bracky theory.
Oh crap, Cheru's dead too.
Oh no.
I'm going to be the one that throws this game. The ghosts are all gonna yell at me.
Did you see the foot but not the color?
No, I saw Bracky. I literally just passed Cheru coming out of comms, and I don't know what fucking color I saw because I saw Connor at upper engine again, mind you. So I think Connor's sus as hell.
Well, I never got finished pouring the gasoline.
Weird, because Cheru's in comms, and you would have seen the person that was running up.
I saw
Cheru's
Bracky
in
running out of
comms
comms.
right now?
Repeat the question.
Cheru's in comms right now? The body?
Cheru was running out of comms because you're not comms. Fucking the security. She was the one on cameras.
Okay, no, Tom's on the right
Wait,
side.
what?
That makes sense. I saw Bracky running out of comms, and somebody else was on comms. Or cameras, I should say.
How long ago did he leave?
Like 5 seconds before the body was called, I think.
Earlier I was in electrical with Caitlin, Connor, and Arcall. And then I left to go to the shields to flip a switch. And then comms went off, so I was about to fix them, and then the body was called. If that gives...
Connor, was there anybody else that was coming up towards you? If you were still at the engine?
The only person I saw was you, and Bracky was running down towards the lower engine, it looked like. I'm pretty sure that's the only people I saw, because... Wasn't there a snowman in this game?
There's... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is, Verdi. There were a lot of people in electrical last time I checked. There were, some tasks in there.
I said who I saw in there quickly.
Yeah, that's not really the issue. The issue is that Connor was at upper engine, Cheru was walking out into security's little 4-way walkway, and she died, and she is not the body that I called.
I was in medical.
Which means that you would have just left and not seen me going the way that you said that I was.
What do you mean? Oh. No, don't vote. What do you mean?
You would have seen me going down, but I also
It doesn't like me saying if space Aggie. I know why, but
towards lower end.
Because I saw him on my way up, dude.
Where did you come from?
I'm willing to shoot.
I came from electrical.
Oh, 8 seconds.
Voting based on prior suspicion, so.
I'm the one throwing the game. So,
Alright,
I mean,
yep, you sure are.
Shoot me from the afterlife. Because I feel like there was another.
I wasn't even paying attention to the conversation. They just killed Connor. It took you a sec? Yeah. Pretty sure you can? I thought you could, and I thought we weren't playing with sensors on. Sensor tech. I can turn it off. We lost. Wow.
Oh, how?
Wait.
Yeah.
I was wrong about
No.
Yeah,
Can Shit turn into the other imposter?
No.
Yes?
No. Yes?
I did.
I thought they weren't allowed to do that.
They changed it. Oh, thank God. That was one of the exploits we were like, yeah.
That is good to know.
Good job, Aggie.
There was
I thought
another
that
person, and I couldn't fucking remember who it was, and I'm angry.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought the killing Cheru was really risky, thinking, oh no, someone's dead, it was me.
I didn't know that was a thing they changed, because Caitlin killed me, then shifted into Aggie, and then went into a direction, and then Aggie found my corpse. So I thought Aggie was safe because of that.
I booked it because I was like, I have a feeling it's Aggie. He's walking weirdly. And I started running and I didn't survive.
He's being tried as usual.
My brain shut off because I said, cool, I finished my last task and I'm running in a circle. I'm gonna find a dead body and I'm gonna be able to put something together. I called Bracky and I saw Cheru show up and I said, there goes every plan that I just had, and I forgot who ran up past me, and I'm angry.
When? You're blaming me? What did I do?
No, I'm not blaming you. Oh my fucking God.
Aggie,
Sorry, yes?
I need to know. Did you start the oxygen problem just so you could punch me and know you would be safe?
No, you were a happy accident.
But I mean, okay, so what you're saying is it was Caitlin who triggered the emergency, and I just happened to be in the way.
I actually triggered absolutely nothing.
I triggered it.
Oh, see, I was wondering if you did that so you could kill me and make sure everyone was walking away from me. That was the actual question I meant to ask. I think I just didn't word it right.
I triggered it, and then I think I triggered it while I was walking into electrical. Did I join electrical?
We got a rabbit.
By the time you triggered it right after pretending to do the distributor, I think.
Oh, I'll be honest, I was zero braining it, so maybe.
Yeah.
You
Rabbit
zero
joined.
into an accidental big brain is what you did.
Rabbit
Yay.
joined and instantly has an icon with a gun pointed to Connor's head.
That's Rabbit.
There's me.
Good.
That's how you know they're friends.
It's true. It's
Trying
him.
to kill
He
each other.
did it.
Connor and Rabbit, friends forever. What are they
What are you
doing?
doing?
Thanks for joining my server. Good to have you.
Doing a hostage situation.
Alright, let's go the opposite. I don't have anything in upper engine. Everything's on the left or the right side. It's always on the right side. You can't believe Aggie was the Cecily Baka all along. The second Bracky, so I did try and run from Aggie. I had a feeling it was him. Mostly because, and it sucks because I didn't realize it until after the fact, but it was more of like, I thought Caitlin was suspicious the round before because she didn't talk, but I was just like, I don't know, right? They didn't give me enough information to work off of. And then when Aggie, he came down, right? Because I was in there and I saw him run past, he ran past, and then he came back up. And I said, oh, it didn't matter if there was more people up in this area. It was just like, oh, I need to get out of here. Something's gonna happen. And something did happen. So it's just like, oh. But the look on Connor's Discord image, you don't blame Rabbit? Yeah, that's fair. So I spent time changing almost a good chunk of the group's images. Connor's, I did have one, but it's a little too big. So I just put it back to the Discord image because I was like, it's fine. Who's in here? Birdie. Caitlyn's, ironically, Caitlyn's an artist and doesn't have like a drawn icon for herself. So the hope is to get one for her sometime soon. But she's the fox. That's Caitlyn.
Hi.
Wow, that instant revenge.
Good job, whoever it is. Thank you. Thank you.
So hard.
Quick, question. Does anyone else feel like there are too many tasks?
No.
This feels
look at
like
that bar.
this feels like the normal amount we usually
This is the normal amount.
Feels
I mean,
normal.
there have only been 2 kills and we're a bit over a third of the way through already.
We have to have a lot of tasks, Bracky, because we go through the game so fast. If we don't,
Yeah.
this is the normal amount. We play with almost max tasks almost every time. It's almost max.
Because we're able to blitz through them pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know why it feels longer. Okay, continue.
This just happened because Caitlin, and Caitlin was standing at the fuel canister, which is right where Cheru was previously standing.
Huh?
So, my suspicions, especially after the reactor, Probate, remember when we were running from weapons?
To be honest, I don't remember everyone who was in that mob with me, but I do remember running to
Blue
the
cafeteria,
Yeah.
Blue upper engine, right.
I think you were there. I can't remember.
Yes, I was
because my
there.
brain be
I
dumb.
wouldn't have named you if it wasn't the case. So, I remember seeing that there was one hand on a panel for a while, and when we got there, it was Cheru and Midnight, who were
Cheru was
already
the one
there.
that was on it for a while. I was the one that
Okay.
walked in as the second person and went to the top one.
I was in there from the beginning because I had a task over an upper engine, and then the reactors went off, and I was just waiting there for someone to show up, and then it counted down all the way to 15 fucking seconds. I was sweating.
I was
The
making
reactor
my
was
way.
going off. Connor and I were making our way there. He was keeping his distance.
Which task in particular did you have in the upper engine?
I had the realignment.
Also, after that, I checked cams for a little while, and it became useless for me to do so because there were so many people passing in front of each camera at the same time. It was so hard to keep track of everyone.
That's the fun part, isn't it?
Connor, I saw you dancing.
So where was the body?
In gas canister in storage, which is where I saw you last. Right before.
Yeah, like a minute ago.
No, I think it was more recent than that.
Yeah, this would have just had to have just happened because I just saw Aggie alive, like, not 10 seconds ago.
I don't remember if the lights were just coming back on or not, but I only saw Caitlin's body at that point.
I have a very important question.
Wait, Probate, where did you come from?
What do you mean, where did I come from?
Before when lights went off.
When the lights went off, I was coming out of O2. I passed through weapons, like Verdi said, and we worked our way through cafeteria down to the reactor.
No, I said lights.
Oh, for lights? I was in electrical.
No.
Yeah, oh well. You win some, you lose some.
I hope it's Probate. Oh, what's instant revenge? Oh. Yeah, oh, there's a lot of people that don't know how to play this game. I'm not usually surprised, but I do feel bad, like, when I go into rounds with people that don't know how to play. Because then they're like, how are you so good? And I'm just like, I have like 200 plus hours on this game. Oopsies. A lot. My face is amazing. Oh, thank you. Mal is following me pretty closely. I'm gonna die. Or not. Perfect wires! Wait, what's going off? Is it this? No, wait! Well, I guess Birdie feels stupid now, huh?
Alright. Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Would the person who just left the scene of the crime like to out themselves right now? Yeah, I know that wouldn't work, but
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Funny.
That doesn't work.
Hey Mal,
I'm gonna
where'd you come
close
from?
my eyes and whoever killed.
Where'd you come from, Mal?
Son of a
I came
lich!
from the cafeteria side to go deal with the O2 emergency, and then I saw
Right.
you leave because you did it. And I'm pretty sure Cheru got it on the other side because me and her were in caf. She went down, I went right.
Okay.
You know,
There,
I saw
double kill
Bracky-
in admin.
Yeah.
Arkoff just left. Like, just left.
I
Arkoff?
have been on that card swipe since the last meeting.
I know, I saw you struggling there, buddy. But, you did just leave, and there are 2 bodies, and one's at the door.
I fully realize how that looks. If you want to kill me, I'm fine with it.
Man, life is
Controller's
cheap.
miserable for so many of these tasks.
Man, life is cheap in the future. Huh?
So, to clarify, I forget which body, I think it was Cheru's body I got at the door, and Bracky's was just in front of the table, like on top of the table. So this, like, you were just running up from, oh, you know what else? The door to storage was closed. So...
Huh?
Mal and Arkol Alright, now,
I didn't even go that direction.
But you came from that direction.
Was it Mal or is it Midnight?
No, because me and Cheru were in the top left of cafeteria when the emergency went off. She went down, I went right. Neither of us were in storage.
Not storage. Admin.
Midnight in our call?
Also,
Okay.
can anyone confirm that you were walking only towards weapons in a cafeteria?
You.
No, because I saw you in,
I saw them commit the crime as a ghost.
Which meant that I couldn't see beyond the weapons door. I saw you came from cafeteria, but I cannot confirm that you were only coming.
I thought Mal was gonna stab me,
from
and then he didn't.
How the hell would I get there that fast? There aren't any vents that lead between those areas from where I ran to meet you.
I mean, you can just walk.
The vent from bottom right of cafeteria would mean that I would have to go up to meet you in O2, not down from weapons.
I didn't process that. My brain's a little.
So it's definitely Arkov.
That's what I think, at least. Somehow two imposters did Arkov really dirty. Oh, Midnight, where are you right now, by the way?
I'm on the other side of storage by communications with the door lock.
Ugh.
Makes sense to me.
Who's voting for me?
It's interesting. Verdi's a new member of this group, right? It's interesting to see how she does in these things. They're gonna win. He just vented. Where's he going? Oh, he's gonna go after Mal. Is he not? Wait, Rabbit? I thought all my tasks were done. Okay, I'm now done. I did card swipe. You sure did, Arkov. Oh, there he is. What is he doing? Verdi, you better fucking run. Oh no. Really? Is he freezing? Is he freezing up?
Okay, cool. Oh, well, there's only one more task. Well,
let's not rely on that. If you've got an idea,
alright.
It's true. It's the last task.
Medical, electrical, and security. And both times I went to check it out, it was Rabbit within those areas. Would you like to explain, Rabbit?
Covered in a viscous liquid, and I have the engineer role.
It's true. Rabbit has the engineer role.
I was waiting and hiding in the vents to see someone kill, because I've ever since I had the engineer role, I want somebody to kill somebody in like engineer, so I can jump out and go, aha!
You want to be that asshole that just leaps out of the closet?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Right.
You find
I saw the whole thing, and I'm just
Knowing you, that's believable.
shooting guns in the air.
Yeah. All right. I will say I probably have the last task. It's med scan. No one reacted to my wiggles earlier. white wiggles of Metzkian dance. So I guess. Well, here's the thing. If I just go do that,
So I wouldn't be surprised if people. They're not going to here.
The imposter can murder anyway.
But I wouldn't be surprised in the future if Verdi did a. Usually, if you call a meeting beforehand and there's no dead bodies, especially at end of game like this.
We'll get ready to fucking solve a task.
You'll probably get
right
bented. See, look, someone voted for her. You don't do that.
Who's still voting for me? I'm confused.
I don't know.
You called a meeting. You could have just finished your task. That Rabbit voted for her? Yeah, I wouldn't blame them. Midnight, just kill him. Why not? Wow. He gave up. He gave up.
Midnight.
It was midnight.
Which one of you protected Verdi in admin, or did that just not happen?
Oh no.
No one, I don't think.
Yeah. Because it didn't go on cooldown, but I clicked Q on her when she was walking through the hallway and it just didn't happen, so I was just like, okay, and then I was being indecisive after that, so.
I imagine me and Rabbit smacking up against the medbay doors, just both of our hands on the doors, just slowly looking over each other.
I didn't,
Oh, no.
I couldn't vote because I was dead,
shit.
but I think someone
There's
gave you a vote,
murder
Verdi, because you called a meeting when you could have just did your task.
That was me. That was me.
Oh, okay.
Connor, I was muted, but the moment the door shut, you should have heard me go, oh no.
Honestly, I thought it was you, Rabbit, and thought Connor was gonna die when that door opened.
Also, check your keybinds because I think they changed that.
Oh, did
Hey,
no, I mean,
can I ask you a quick question?
So,
before.
Was the suspicion that was on me in the first meeting me waffling on whether or not I saw Verdi?
No, I didn't.
No.
No, I voted for you because I didn't see you in electrical.
Bro, wait, you keep asking questions like, did I do this? No one is out to get you.
Yeah, no one's out to get you. But the way you answered was suspicious because I was like, so where were you before the lights went off? And then you answered for reactor. And I said, no, where were you before the lights went off? And then you said, I was in electrical. And I was just like,
maybe your question was worded badly.
And then you
why
have
was
to,
my question worded badly?
You also have to remember that if the imposters hear something as such and there's even like an inkling, they're gonna aim the gun at the person that's 2 votes on.
I already attributed the 2 votes to two of those votes to imposters. Don't worry about that, Midnight.
Oh no, I didn't vote for you.
What?
Arkov, what happened? Would you mind explaining, please? With the double kill?
So.
I was hoping you killed Aggie. I really was.
I lured Cheru back into O2.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
My original plan was to continue standing on the card swipe and pretending it was taking a long time, which is true. Safe to say, if you see me taking forever on card swipe, it's a safe bet to suspect me. Because while it is difficult to tell on controller, I might be using that to my advantage.
Who's got a Metal Gear call?
Connor.
That's Connor.
Connor stepped away.
Yeah.
But yes, I saw Midnight walk in. Who else walked in and died?
Bracky?
Are you talking the double kill on in admin?
Bracky and I died.
So I walked past you and went to the initial O2, and I was gonna stand there and see how long it took other people to show up, and I was gonna let it go or not. I started punching it in when I saw Bracky / Chero. I don't remember which one came in first.
Get rude,
Then me and Bracky started running first. You ran up, stabbed Cheru. I said, "Oh, wait a second," and punched Bracky's head off.
If I had thought for even half a second, I would have gone back to stand on card swipe. Me leaving is what got me caught.
Yeah, I was just there, unfortunately, and the door to storage was closed, so there wasn't any way to really protect yourself there.
I managed
It would have been
to
easy to protect myself if I'd been able to click on the cafeteria door, but I have to navigate through every fucking door to get back to that one.
I managed to get through storage and 2 communications, which wasn't a lie there at the end. I got all the way through there when the door shut, so I was at least somewhat safe.
I was kind of hoping more people would vote for Malavik after you cast suspicion.
I really was
No.
Connor brought it back, and the whole ghost chat was like, "Yeah, baby! Woo!"
I'm kind of surprised neither me nor Verdi got thrown off there because I thought Verdi was trying to throw suspicion at anybody else but her.
That's what it felt like for the whole round.
Yeah.
The ghost chat was like, but you saw Arkham. You saw Arkham. Why are you blaming me? You saw Arkham.
Yeah.
Can I also just say how beautifully karmic it is that the first two people we killed were the imposters last round?
I didn't even think about that because I saw Aggie run past me and I'm like, there's nobody on the right side of the ship. Maybe Arkalf kills him. And then I saw the lights were still off and I stabbed Caitlyn and walked back around to the other side of the boxes and was waiting to see if somebody else would see. And then Verdi comes around and I'm like, oh god, I hope she didn't see me.
I was going to say, in the chat, I was like, Birdie, please. He was literally standing right there.
And you just were like, but I saw Cheru there like 3 seconds ago, and I was like, it's been a while since I was there. I don't know what to tell you.
And I vanished and I said like nothing else that entire round and I was just sitting there fighting.
Welcome back. Yeah,
Your phone was going
I
off
have
while you were
brain
gone.
fart
I know.
tonight, clearly. Which is why I didn't vote for Mal in that one round. I was like, oh, I screwed up.
I'm getting a little more used to the stabbing thing again, but it's still, I'm still rusty.
I think I'll have a stomach ache if I get imposter right now. I shouldn't be a nervous ball, but I've been a nervous ball. I also changed the Danganronpa music. Better not be. Whoa.
Welcome, cadet, to the cavalry. Welcome, cadet, to the cavalry.
Hello. Hello. Hey, guess what I saw? You'll never guess what I saw.
You want to just admit to it now?
Oh.
Oh no.
Admit to what?
Go on, our call.
You jumped in the vent. I saw you.
To the cavalry.
I know. I'm the engineer. I jumped in the vent and waited for people in admin to jump back out.
You can't use my bit.
Welcome, cadet, to the cavalry.
No, hold on before you start
I'll
voting.
crawl through whatever dusty hole I want.
Hold on.
Please,
Wait, I don't know what's happening.
I saw.
True. Arkham jumped into fucking the admin room out of the vent while the lights were dimming, and I nearly had a heart attack.
That's real cool. That's real cool. But I found the body.
Where's the body?
Right behind Probate is walking away, but.
No.
But where? Where?
In reactor.
He was in reactor? Oh, that's why I didn't see
yeah,
anything. I was busy doing the fucking Simon Says.
I was so happy when I saw I got an engineer.
Because I can fuck with people now.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Mostly empty wallet. Thanks for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. To Hanabi, Gamaliel, Arissa Art, Lord Coordinator, and
I
Alterab.
just told you Probate was walking away from the body.
R2M
And
Gaming.
I didn't see the
Have a good
body
night.
because I was doing the fucking Simon Says.
Where was the body?
You hope I start feeling better? Yeah, thank you. Me too.
Where in reactor?
Top.
The numbers?
Where the numbers were, yeah.
It could be unnerving when you get imposter. Normally I crave getting imposter, but we haven't played so much a lot lately that I'm
with it,
really rusty.
With it covering the screen, I mean, maybe.
Covering the screen and the lights went out.
Yeah, but doesn't the report button still come on though?
I should play lawyer music.
No. Where do those vents go? That goes to upper engine, reactor.
I mean, are you trying to
lower...
protect Probate because you all.
No, I'm trying to think because I killed Connor for no fucking reason last time.
The reactor vent goes to reactor, the camera room, and electrical. Electrical goes to
and
med bay as well.
And I left reactor as I was finishing up Simon Says so I could go fix the lights, but those came back on.
Also, Connor, you're muted. Okay,
Yeah, I know.
I can't really I forgot the word. Contribute? Because I was all the way on the right side. I came from O2, didn't really see anyone.
Me and Connor were, I think was it Connor? You were the one who fixed the lights, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I saw Connor, both me and Connor were in electrical.
I didn't see you in electrical. I just saw you coming with me to electrical.
Yeah, I saw you fixing it, so I thought, well, I might as well do my electrical task.
That's fair enough. I wouldn't want to be in a room alone with me either.
Your purse.
No, I don't really have
I
anything
don't
that I can
have a
add.
clue. Whoa! All right.
Oh Jesus!
Who did the me? Huh? I'm just a friendly little guy.
Oh, there I go.
Bye, probate.
Got beef with me.
Love you, buddy.
Are those closing down?
I feel like I didn't do anything. Look how many tasks I have. Oh, because I didn't do any He's so scared! Da, 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 da. Oh. I'm Phoenix Wright, and I am all— oh. Wait, what? I'll leave electrical for when the lights go off and 20 people show up in there. Hi, Connor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connor, come back! Oh God, Midnight's gonna stab me! God, there hasn't been a body yet? I doubt it's Connor. It's not Connor. There's no way. There is no way. He would have snapped my neck like 18 times by now. If anything, he's scared of me. Cracky. Just one. I think probate was the other one.
He's dead in security.
Of course he is.
Yeah. That's all I really saw. That's all I really saw. I was in reactor just doing the Simon Says, and I did the thing, and then the like, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sesame Street thing. And then
wait,
I was walking
did Midnight come out of
out of the corner of my eye when I'm walking down to turn off
Tops,
turn on
right?
the oxygen.
That's what we saw, right?
See Bracky's hand bone. So
Now
where
I
was
wish I had gone to
everyone else?
security instead of medbay.
Midnight?
Yeah?
Where'd you just come from?
What do you mean? I was in electrical with all of you.
Before that?
I saw you in medbay.
I came out of security. There was nobody in security when you were walking through, because I wasn't even in security. I was doing the electrical wires outside of security.
Oh, wait a moment. You know who's bringing up the rear as all three of us ran to security and ran to electrical?
Who?
Connor.
It's true. I saw the door was blocked off, and I was like, oh God damn it. And I was like, wait a minute. There are so many people in electrical right now. I have 4 tasks in electrical. I can finally have some fucking peace while I do my 4 tasks.
I sort of believe that, but to clear myself momentarily, I did.
Connor came out of reactor. I'll clarify, Arkoff.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just know he was bringing up the rear.
Midnight, what about Medbay? Could you watch me with Medbay when the lights went out?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, yeah you did. I saw you. I saw you with my eyeballs.
Oh, is there a shapeshifter?
There might be a shapeshifter.
Okay, so to clear it before Cheru fucking shoots me, Jesus Christ.
I love my gun.
I did the wires outside. I never walked into security. I did not see a body or anything, and then I immediately left to go down towards lights.
Is this true, chat? Do we remember this? Did he come out? Are we sure?
That was my last one? I don't even fucking remember. I was following people. Then it was you, me, and Arakel. I saw nobody else behind us.
I'm just gonna say, being able to jump around events to do my tasks is really fucking nice.
So
even better when I do it around people and freak them out.
It did scare me. When I just yeah.
I don't know. I saw Midnight come out of security when we all grouped up and went to electrical.
Bracky wasn't even anywhere near there.
So
I don't know. I didn't look in security.
Okay, well then I'm just telling you that I was literally doing the wires outside. I did nothing else. I didn't go into security, but I didn't see him in there.
So we could have a shapeshifter. That is possible.
A theoretical possibility, yes.
I see.
No one asked me, but I was in admin who fixed the emergency in admin, so that's where I was.
Fix the oxygen.
Did the oxygen get fixed, or did the body get called to fix it?
It got fixed.
It got fixed.
If it's not him, I'll be surprised. Oh shit. What the fuck? Is it really Connor? Is Connor gonna stab me? Like, thank you. Whisper in my ear and be like, thanks. Thanks for getting me off the hook. And then stab me in the shins. What? What? Why is it? Or one's a shapeshifter? But Midnight literally said he came from security area, right? Yeah, and we saw him. So it makes a conclusion for us to go that way anyway, right? Like, oh, yeah, like, oh, he got caught, so he can't deny it, right? Is there no one in here? It's Caitlin. Is Caitlin gonna stab me? Am I done with my tasks? Yeah. Let's run around and get stabbed. No! Let's run around in a circle. Pink's right, and I am always right if you listen.
Okay, so I'm scientist. I saw that Rabbit was dead maybe like 20 seconds ago. He was in upper shields. The only person I saw before then was Arkolf coming out of it.
Well, jumping into right, I jumped into the vent in admin, came out of the vent in cafeteria, and went to med bay. Before then, I was doing download and uploads.
Caitlin also came from that direction.
Yes.
Wait, Caitlin did?
Yes.
I can
I
also.
remember seeing Caitlin in the med bay.
Yeah, I did. I did just see you in the med bay.
This happened like 20 seconds ago. Rabbit died like 20 seconds ago.
When the lights were off, then.
Okay, so I literally have just been wandering around the ship at this point because my tasks are done. So I have recently at least seen Aggie doing Simon Says. I saw Arkolf in med bay. I have briefly seen Cheru around and about. And the only people I have firmly not seen is Verdi and Connor.
I saw Verdi in admin.
Yeah.
I specifically jumped into the vent while Verdi was in there.
When did you go to medbay? Or oh, sorry, Maggie.
I saw Verdi when I was in doing refilling in low engine.
I was
For
gonna
a
go
brief
check the security
second.
cam. Yeah.
As for when I was in medbay, right before the body was called, because I vented out of admin into cafeteria, saw Connor, ran to medbay to finish my
Didn't we just see Verdi? Where did Verdi come from?
sample scan thingy. That was when Caitlin walked in. And then the body was called.
I don't think it's
I don't think it's
Caitlin.
Cheru's had ample opportunities to
stab you? Yeah, and I would have.
over a past run. You would have. Good to know. Great to know. But I don't think it was you. I don't think it was Aggie either.
I have to ask, are the imposters just leaving me alive because I'm having fun with Engineer?
Theoretical.
Or maybe they can't catch you.
Trail?
Yeah.
The only two people I haven't seen this entire time were Caitlin and Verdi.
So, don't disable comms, it disables my venting.
You can't vent with comms off?
My toy.
No, because your powers are deactivated.
It disables all my powers.
It also deactivates Guardian Angel.
Oh, weird.
We don't have Guardian Angel on right now.
Okay, good.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, but no one has it right now. It would show you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Just by process of elimination, I think it might be Verdi.
I'm thinking it's Verdi.
Good enough for me.
I'm just.
That's good enough for me. Goodbye, humble snowman.
Yay! I was gonna say, I think I saw Verdi come from that direction right at the end, and I was like,
I avenged you, Rabbit.
I was too damn forceful.
I'm sorry, Midnight. Look, you came from that direction. I had to. It was the only. Yeah, but it was the only logical thing.
In the hallway, there could have been somebody afterwards.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It was what I saw, right? I had to.
I honestly thought
your words mean nothing.
Then why did everybody believe you?
Because my words meant more.
Because
Rabbit,
probate got out. Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Because probate got voted out so quickly, I was just like, well, my brain's feeling kind of fried right now. I'm just gonna kill someone. Who
That's
makes it
because
obvious.
once again, I attempt a murder, only to have someone come out just as I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Although this time I had a decent excuse, but no one bought it because I think I was a little too forceful in defending myself.
I think it was just lucky.
It was just more of like someone pointed the finger at you and was like, I saw you walking away from the body, and I'm like, that sounds good enough to me.
Yes, zero critical thinking, just the way we like it. There we go.
Chair, would you mind if I quickly get some water?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
Rabbit,
Why
you
do
were
we need
rocking
critical
that
thinking if
secretary
you are
uniform,
walking
by the
away
way.
from the body?
Yeah, what?
I saw you
If
wearing
the round
something
happened
different
that
last round,
fast.
and I watched you walk by. I was like, is that? Yeah, that's it.
Probate with how fast the round went, it was either you or Bracky.
Connor, it's because I am a lady, a very pretty lady.
Yeah, I saw you in the electrical. I'm like, who is that? Is that freaking? Why is Rabbit a Karen?
You threw me under the goddamn.
Bracky, it's because I am a lady. I'm a very pretty lady.
I love the engineer role so much.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Look, I'm sorry, Midnight, but that's what I saw. And I was talking to my chat at the same time, and they were like, yeah, we definitely saw Midnight come from there. And I was like, cool, I'm not just thinking I saw Midnight come out of there. So it was anonymous that we saw you come out of there.
I'm so tired of my imposter runs ending so abruptly.
Oh my god, Coop! Sheeny got me your thing with the rating with a party of 6.
This isn't the song I want. Let's see. What's the song I want?
And yes, as per Connor's quote,
I can jump into whatever dusty hole I want.
putting it in the actual quote channel.
It already is.
Alright.
It is not in the actual quote channel. Please do not.
Put it right there. Now.
It was a good excuse. No one even thought that the vent was a possibility.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Alright, Connor just put it in stream chat, not in the quote chat.
Bracky, did you not even think that my
don't
excuse was
think.
plausible?
No, that's thinking too much. Like,
What's thinking?
I'm gonna be real with you, Probate. If I see someone walking away from the body, no, frankly, it's just
Like
most like it's the
Yeah.
most likely option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my brain was broke because I was dehydrated, so I think this
I am so sick and tired of my runs being ended simply because someone happens to chance
Right.
upon me.
He's having fun here.
That's what happens.
That's like the shortest. Well, yeah, that's like the shortest episode of Law and Order I've possibly seen. Like, they're like, he's dead. There's like a Mexican dock worker going, oh, fuck no, picks up a phone, dunk dunk.
He just sees the crime happening. Oh no! There's some murder happening right now.
Yes, sir. My neighbor killed this person.
I watched it happen. He's burying her in the yard right now. I can see the
using my
pictures.
shovel for some reason.
He
That
jumped
bastard
my
stole
fence
shovel.
and took my shovel.
Still feels bad.
Why is an Irishman burying somebody in a yard?
Oh, I found the song. It's this one.
For
Because
reasons,
it's an
Connor.
episode of the second season of Punisher.
Umbo guy.
Why wouldn't the Irish be angry?
You know, I ask
We're
myself
always
that
angry.
question every time I close my eyes.
Why shouldn't the Irish be angry?
The fury of the Irish.
British.
I can jump into whatever dusty hole I want.
Engineer's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Are we all here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds like an afternoon.
It's the evening, Rabbit.
I'll never forgive the Brits for inventing evenings.
I'll never forgive the Brits for the Irish.
Yeah, but what about second breakfast?
Second breakfast.
They didn't make us, they happened
It's called
to us.
brunch.
What?
That's weird.
Ah.
What? You know what? I'm gonna mute my
Great.
mic for doing my job.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank
Alright.
goodness. That was getting close.
I just got to the door.
Oh my god, I'm like sitting over here sweating because oh god.
the timer. Yeah, I think I could clear a few people for this particular kill because a lot of people were over in weapons.
Yep.
So Rabbit was doing downloaded cafeteria. Who else did I see in weapons? Caitlin, were you there?
Yeah, it was.
I think there was a third person.
Rabbit was there.
I was there.
Probably
Yeah,
wasn't
so-
weapons with me.
So, I don't know if Connor got to the handprint or not because I kept seeing 0 out of 2, but he was at the top handprint in reactor.
Shit. Well, I guess he left his mark.
Okay, but rabbit. I'm kidding.
I also do not think it was Mal because I saw him veer off into navigations.
Yeah, me and
So it
Midnight
has
were
to be
there.
either Cheru or Midnight or Arkov.
I was
Midnight and me
over
were in
in
nav.
navigation the entire time. I didn't enter that side of the ship.
I did cafeteria trash, storage trash, stuffed at the gas canister. Reactor went off. I just went to electrical because I don't bother with the fucking emergencies.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, I went.
Never bother with them.
I went down. I saw Arkov down in storage, and then I was making my way over to shields, and the reactor went off and started running that way.
Why didn't I see you while I went downward?
I went last. Probate can vouch. It was me and him at the table.
Probate, you're muted.
I do not trust.
What?
Did you see Cheru in the lower half?
Lower half of what?
The ship.
I
She wasn't
never
even there.
went to the lower half. I was in weapons the entire round.
No, I mean, I went down. You saw me go down.
No, I didn't. I
was on the top right on this like most of the time.
I was focusing entirely on my list and the fucking asteroid task. I didn't see shit.
So it has to be either Cheru, Mina, or Arkoff, and I'm inclined towards Cheru.
Why are you still letting me in there? I'm
It's not
literally
midnight.
never
He was
been on
nowhere
that
near
side
there.
of the ship!
Yeah.
Stop it, Bracky!
Sorry,
He was nowhere near there.
Sorry for that. So it has to
The
be
only
either
person-
Cheru or Arkoff.
Yeah, the only two people who have no alibi is Cheru and Arkoff, and I'm inclined to think Cheru.
I'm happy to be here, by the way.
Alright.
I have nothing to add to this.
No, I saw you running alongside us though.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. I have people to defend me.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's what happened. I went down, was going to shields, reactor went off, started going that way.
Yeah, I saw nobody in the while I was downward, so.
That was a long time to not get to the reactor.
Well, Connor feels good. Look, that was a bad one. I admit. Push it on midnight if you can. No, it wasn't gonna work. He was with a group. It was just funny because Bracky kept forgetting he was in the group. Where is our friend? So now we have to work double hard for Arkoff, who's on a controller. We could frame midnight. Where'd he go? Where is? Okay. They're funny though. They don't like when I get aggressive, but then when I don't.
Defensive
Whoa.
positions.
When?
We are being raided.
Hello.
No!
Okay. Mal, dead. Back of electrical. Information. When I entered in the dark, I didn't see anyone. I flipped 2 switches. Probate is suddenly there. So I can't tell if he came in from the door.
Buy
or
my
from the
kidney,
back.
buy my kidney, buy my kidney.
Other information.
I don't want to buy your
Right before,
kidney. Get out of here.
Went out, I was
Oh
on
my
the
god,
screen,
ass
and I
eating
saw
trick
Arkoff
shots? What a name. Thanks for the follow.
caution,
Tyron
I
Dio,
left
thanks for
the
the follow as well.
cameras
Gwen, thanks for
and
rating at the party with
Medbay and
24.
stopped
Welcome,
in the
guys.
hallway
Anime
where
12K,
Midnight
thanks
saw
for the
me
follow.
to see
And
if
GeForce
the vent
39,
flap
thanks for
would
resubbing
open
for
up, 'cause
14
you
whole
can still
months.
see that even if you don't see the person
Hi.
coming in. Then the lights
My
started going
horns? What about my
I was
horns?
in admin just prior to the murder. Bracky and Aggie can vouch.
I can vouch.
You like them?
When the lights were going off, I was doing my medical scan.
You'll gladly buy a kid's
Okay,
knees
he
though?
is dead on the vent.
He's
There is
dead
a
on the
download
vent.
there.
There was a fedora left behind.
Did I just get Arkoff fucking killed?
Fedora left behind. Ah, it's a helmet.
Reminder that vent in electrical can lead to medical.
Yep.
It does, yes.
That's
It also
about
leads to
the-
reactor and admin, not admin security.
Yep.
There you go.
That's fair, but I also left while someone was watching me, which was midnight. So, I have my suspicions. Unless midnight somehow came from electrical and we
You're actually curious because that raid notification made you immediately follow? Oh,
I mean,
hell
it
yeah.
was No.
Hold up, is that Optimus Prime?
He came from
TTS? I hired one of the voice actors of Optimus Prime. It was initially supposed to sound like the councilman from XCOM. But the way he voiced it made it sound so much like Optimus Prime that I threw a robot filter on it.
The next time someone kills someone in electrical,
I edited it a little bit, so.
Anything you say, people will run counter to.
Oh, that's what I love to do.
Oh, the old reverse psychology.
Rabbit, Midnight, anything to add?
Not particularly. I was running when the lights turned off. I was on the right side of the ship, then I went down and I was at shield.
That sounds like bullshit to me.
I have seen Rabbit around.
That sounds like it's correct then.
No, I just very
that sounds like bullshit. That sounds like
like,
it's
what are you
correct.
looking at?
I was looking at the vent in the dark. That's what I was looking at.
You're now sticking around. I have another YouTuber
creepier in the dark, even
to do to Gwen.
The only thing
Thank
is,
you.
from my perspective,
You love my wings.
that
Thank
I can
you.
see if
Thank
it
you.
was
Thank
a vent
you.
flap, was
I have some cool
in
things coming up soon in the future.
to be near the vent to see the med.
So, especially with my new models. I have new models, guys.
No, I couldn't. That's what I'm saying. It was out of my vision.
Oh. You think I look neat now? I'll look cooler later.
It's no consolation. I didn't see any.
Shining Tundra, thanks for the follow. Thank you. You love this music? Oh, it is. I'm just playing video game music. Here. I'll link it.
Ooh.
Did they?
Why did I get a boat?
Oh, they didn't kill him. Thank God.
Oh, I feel happy to be included.
I will link it. Shit, which way did he go? Let's see. It's just one of the Ace Attorney songs. Did he not go this way? He didn't go this way. He went left. Of course he did. Arkoff could pull it off. I have to not get him sussed. I almost got him sussed. That's my B. There's 2 people in there, Arkoff. I'm not gonna mess with lights, but I will do that. That's fair. That's fair. Oh no! Who's on cams? Fuck. Oh no. It's Bracky! Oh no! Oh no!
Aggie, no!
Oh,
I was gonna say Birdie, but I was just like, no, that's not color. Hold on.
Alright, so I found Aggie in the hallway between leading out of navigation.
I'm so sorry,
at that
Arko.
junction that can split off either down to shield or
4K,
O2.
yeah. Oh.
The only other person I saw that could have remotely come from that position was Verdi, who was waiting just outside a locked door to get out of the cafeteria.
I can tell you it wasn't Birdie.
I was on admin table, I saw 2 people in electrical and 2 people in med bay, and I was like, I'm gonna check med bay.
Right, I saw a snowman.
How did you get from navigation to admin?
Me?
Yes.
I think I took the top, but that was towards the beginning. Right?
I'm 4K.
Yes, I'm making sure. It was the 2 of us that
I
started
feel so bad.
Oh yeah, you're checking for shit.
I should have like knocked out comms instead of.
Zachy, how are you so confident in Verdi's innocence?
Because I saw the culprit walking away from the body of the camera.
Was it
Then
probate?
tell us that.
No, it was not probate.
Oh, okay.
Who'd you see?
Oh, hi. Arko.
Get it over with.
Oh
Get it over
no.
with.
I voted for him.
You got caught on 4K!
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I was locked right out of I was about to go to med bay, but the door just closed on me.
I'm sorry, Arkoff.
It's not your fault. They're fucking grouping.
That was not. What? Oh my god.
Oh, we did it!
You got caught in 4K.
I'm never dressing up as a park ranger again.
Every time I came across someone, there was at least one other
I heard
person
you
with
got
them.
yourself a picnic basket.
Cheru,
Hey, Cuckoo,
behind me.
got a picnic
stabbing
basket?
me, killing
Look,
me.
I had the dreaded 4 tasks in
Separating me
electrical. I
from
was
this
going
great
alone.
existence even.
Oh, Caitlin.
To be fair, my kill was really good. The bad part was y'all were grouped together at the beginning, and I was like,
Yeah,
great.
everybody and their mother had weapons, I guess.
Every time I
At
went
the
for
start
a
of that?
kill,
Yeah.
someone was always grouped.
um,
The exception being Malavik, who was alone in electrical.
I was trying to create opportunities
Okay.
where there were solo people with you, but then the cameras were on.
I was trying not to group up. That kept happening.
I genuinely always try not to group, but
Wait, Arkoff, did you see me walking away from Mal, or did you just jump in, stab Mal, and leave?
We can do a Mal.
Mal was in there.
Stabbed Mal and left.
Mal was in there alone. You guys weren't in there yet. I turned the
No,
lights off.
I had left.
And Mal was the second option. I originally checked security for Verdi.
Yeah.
I didn't pop out of the vent though. I just looked around the room because I can do that while in the vent.
So I was right to do that, huh?
Uh-huh.
So can we change map or?
Yeah, we can change map.
Yeah.
Alright, what map do you want to change to?
You know what? You're right. We'll play a different one.
Yeah, let's do one. Because we get too used to the old one.
Oh god,
We go to the sky? I love the sky.
I don't think we have enough people for the sky map.
yeah.
We have 11. Oh, you're talking about the airship. I thought we were talking about
Yeah.
Mira HQ.
I want to play the airship, but people like it's too big.
It is. You need a full game.
You need
to
a
get that
full
one game.
15 for it to be any decent.
Like I wonder if they're going to think of making a little smaller or something. I don't know. Because I want to play.
I wish I liked the airship more.
I remember the first time playing it with Arkoff and him just screaming, "Oh God, the doors are now a key card."
I think my biggest gripe.
You love my
with-
skin? Thank you.
Hey,
I think my biggest gripe.
Yeah,
with
full lobby or
the-
bus for airship. Yeah, and we rarely get 15
airship
people.
is the
It's such a
floating
rare thing for
platform
our group.
Where you'll just slowly move.
Sometimes
away
we
from
struggle
the
to
killer,
get
or the
10, and
killer
I
on
don't
the
like
other
games
side
under
watches
10
you
people,
slowly
so.
move towards them.
Or you try to route your way to a task, or someone's already taken it, and you have to go the long way.
No, one of my favorites in that one is the dark room.
How do I keep my pores in such great condition? Oh, you know.
I was in the dark room like 3 times, like just hey, someone walks in, I kill them, and it's waiting for more people to walk in.
It just makes me think of the comic someone made the other night. Oh, my butthole! Oh, my butthole! Somebody please help me with my butthole! Oh my god, what's wrong? Can I help? The Fire Force 5 says hello. He's killed 47 people this way. Amazing.
We're missing
One person.
who's
One whole person.
Middles. And he said he was stepping away.
middle of the night.
It's the middle of the night.
Middles not a night.
What?
Middles isn't a night.
It's a night. Midnight.
Right.
What do I have
Night.
to do to knight him? Don't I gotta slap him with an object?
Yeah, night, not night. Night.
Yeah, Mal is the night, but Middles is
Not
the
night, night. Not there, there.
Yeah, not
Wait,
night,
wait,
night.
what's midnight?
Night.
Anime? I
Midnight.
sure
Night
can.
in
I
the
can
night.
say that.
They're building their clubhouse
Oh, I
over
see.
there.
N-I-G-H-T.
Not there, there.
Okay, I get
Yes,
you.
just carve an inch into his collarbone, United.
You need that video for context? What video?
It was a little comic
butthole.
strip. The butthole assassin.
Oh, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh god, my butthole! My butthole! Someone help me! Oh my god, sir, are you alright? The Fire Force 5 says hello. Incredible. He's carried out 47 hits this week.
So effective. So lethal. The bottom killer.
Connor, did you change to a different microphone when we told you your other one was crackly?
Yes.
Oh. Is he quiet for anyone else, or is it just me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
turned
he
Yeah,
is quiet. I thought it was just. I thought it was.
I'm thrilled about that.
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic.
I mean, I just turned you up, so.
Yeah, I just turned you up too. Problem solved.
If you're talking about the comic strip we're talking about, it's posted in my Discord server in
Also, yes, hello, hi, I'm alive.
SWC
4 years
memes.
of the unexpectables of having mic problems, and I'm sick of it.
I feel bad being mentioning it all the time too. What?
What happened to your eye? It's goopy.
What?
I think that's Mal's cosmetic.
Oh, carry on.
What? Oh.
Don't worry about it.
You have blood. Oh, yeah, nope, that's my. Okay.
I didn't know you meant in game. Oh, okay. How did you do that? Hold on. Yeah, good enough.
And now
That's
here's
the way the
Monica
layering works.
with some kick-ass glasses.
Now Cheru's dumb. Now she's just leaking again.
Wow.
Combine! Combine!
They're gonna combine. They're gonna combine.
Thank you, you're already wheezing. My humor is easy. You're welcome. Oh, thank God I'm not imposter. After letting them down.
Connor mute.
Yeah, you mute.
I was gonna say, you're so aggressive.
Ah, fuck, we're here.
We barely were in game. But yeah, that was someone edited the comic because I have a D&D game that we stream on Thursdays. Waiting for Aggie. But we have wonderful people that watch the show and they make memes for us. Oh. Well, I still want to go in there. Yeah, Shao's who cast, right? Yeah. And that was the meme from yesterday, and it was so good. I fucking pinned it to the fucking chat. Oh shit, what was it? Oh, thank God. But it made me laugh so hard. Ooh.
I have some information, but go ahead.
I think it was a stack
Midnight
kill.
died first. Wait.
Yeah.
Was Midnight in the jumble with us?
Oh, we have a
in
guardian
Simon's-
angel this time.
Was Midnight with us in the jumble at the in the reactor room?
Oh no.
Or was it Rabbit the one that died in there?
Oh wait, that's why someone died?
I thought Rabbit
Yes.
went over to the lab on the right. Like up in the reactor on the right. That's where
I know
Rabbit
for
and I
a fact
split off from.
I was gonna say, I know for a fact that he
Wait,
started
so-
in the lab.
How many people were in the reactor room?
I was there. I was doing Simon Says when the reactor went off. And you threw off my
Okay, better
back.
question. Who here was not in the reactor room?
I was not in the reactor room.
So
I was
Bracky
not
and
in the
Con-
I was not in the reactor until the very end of the round.
Yeah, but
They're
I think
gonna
that's when
blame
the kill
me!
happened.
Because I'm the only one that stack kills! Fuck!
Cheru and Aggie are hard clear. I could not go on med scan because I had to wait for them both.
Ha! Someone fucking finally grew a spine! I'm proud of you, but I also have no idea who it is.
Well, that's pretty good because I think I saw Cheru in that stack, so I guess she's fine. Hooray.
I forgot Bernie watched me scan. I was like having a heart attack. I'm like, they're gonna blame me! They're gonna blame me!
Wait, where did Rabbit get killed?
I think he was the stack kill.
I think he was a stack kill in reactor. I didn't even know there was a stack kill in reactor.
Neither did I. I just moved to my next task.
I was doing Simon Says.
I started Simon Says, then moved over to the manifolds. We had to do 1 through 10. For some reason, when I'm not clicking the buttons, I forget the pattern in Simon Says really easily.
Quick question: Who said who? Which ones of you were in the reactor?
I was.
I
Karkov
was.
Sheru was. I think I saw Caitlin.
Yep.
Probably were you in the reactor?
At the very end of the round.
That's when the stack kill happened.
I was literally just walking in, getting ready to divert power when the kill was called.
And you walk from the north of the map down south towards the reactor.
I got engineer, what can I say?
Engineer's fun.
Oh, damn it, I can't even disprove that unless the other two were the engineers. Because I saw the logs and he never went through the sensor.
Oh my god, someone else who actually uses that fucking thing.
I like it.
Rocky likes it. I think it's confusing.
If you turn off communications, it resets the log.
So I'm gonna keep my eye on you still.
Just a reminder, Cheru, Nagi, and I are all hard clear.
Yes.
The same animation played for me for both times. I checked for both of them. So, keep that in mind.
It could be me. You never know that.
No! Never check. I'd wait for both of you.
Oh.
I didn't. It didn't let me skip vote in time.
Goddamn imposters.
Poor Probate. He's gonna be angry tonight because he just keeps getting fucking yeeted. Oh god, I hope it's not Caitlin. Someone's got it, right? Oh my god, do they not have it? That was weird. Perfect wires! Perfect wires! I'll do that when reactor goes off again, because it will. E. 80856. I thought I had two things in here. Oh, I do. F you, comms. I don't need you to survive. Eek. Arkov's dead. Great.
There goes my second guess.
Connor.
I killed Arkov.
Oh.
Okay then.
Okay.
God.
Okay, but why did you kill Connor? Why did you kill Arkov?
Why do you do it?
What was your motive?
I don't know, just winning, I guess.
Unless.
That's winning.
Did you do the stack kill in reactor?
No.
Oh.
I killed Midnight down in the weapons.
Okay.
Then what did you people say was a stack kill?
Because there was a
There was Rabbit.
Because that's how Rabbit died.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Bye, Connor.
Bye.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh. I thought we got both. All right. Yep. Oh, thank God. Aggie's dead.
Hello.
We haven't seen Aggie in a while. He did lights.
Well,
How do you think it is? Wait, what? What does that mean?
Very top of the map, right near the hidden vent. So I specifically did not go to the reactor because Bracky came out of cafeteria and I wanted to check if there was anyone there, and there wasn't. Because I saw Caitlin there earlier and I wanted to see if Caitlin was dead, and Caitlin was already gone. Caitlin, are you at reactor?
I was about to be.
Yep.
Yeah, she was in the hallway just as I was moving to leave reactor. The rest of us were in reactor. Me and Cheru got the alarm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caitlin was the last one to get there.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, no one vented into lab that I could tell. Because I was doing the gem building thing when the alarm went off. So.
Cherry, you're fine. I already believe you're cleared, so I believe you.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying I didn't see anyone vent in there. I know all the vents go to every single vent, but no one vented into lab that I could tell.
Caitlin, when you met up with Mal, what point in the hallway was it?
In the decontamination hallway. She was just coming in as I was leaving, and that's when you called the body.
Who do I think it is?
And Bracky was in the lower area on the right side of the reactor.
Hard to tell.
Now,
Hard to
I don't
tell.
know when this body was moitered. So that's the real issue here.
Has anyone seen Aggie since the beginning? Because I know he turned lights back on at the start, and I never saw him since.
Yeah, that's basically the same deal.
No clue.
My only suspicion is that Bracky stayed in the cafeteria area for most of that time.
No, when I went to cafeteria, I grabbed the water can, I did the meteors, and then I left towards the reactor.
So, quick question. Who was in that first stack kill again? Bracky, were you there?
I was not even close. I was looking at the logs.
Birdie, were you there?
Yes.
So, it's either Mal or Birdie.
It's not me because I had to confirm Cheru.
And why are you throwing at me? You were in that stack too, Caitlin.
Yeah, but you literally just said you saw me come in, so if Cheru
You were the last one to come in, and the murder was nowhere near reactor.
So if Cheru is safe, if Birdie is safe, if Bracky wasn't in there, so it's either me or you, frankly, so...
No, god damn it.
He was standing on a vent, and there's a vent in the cafeteria. Or Aggie was dead on a vent, from what Verdi said.
These are the facts I am presenting you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is either me or Mal. Make your vote.
I say it's you. Because you're green.
Wow.
What?
You fools.
Oh. Yeah, So it's Mal? Mal would do it. Right? That's not... Smart move, right? All he has to do is split us. No! Fuck!
Well, that was a fun run.
Why do you keep finding the bodies, Verdi?
Because I just run around. Sorry, Mal.
What the fuck? Cheru, how could I have confirmed you? What are you
So anyway, I was the one that committed the first stat kill.
That's great! Verdi, why the fuck did you start chasing me?
Cheru, are you kidding me? Are you serious?
What?
What?
Okay, I can actually defend this one. Just because Verdi confirmed and watched that the other two were safe, does not mean that Verdi herself
She
was
said
safe.
she had to wait for them.
And an imposter can also say that.
She never did the scan after, or if she did, I didn't stick around for it. Look!
I left it for
Look! She started chasing me at the end! What was I supposed to think?
If she was chasing you,
There
and
were
was a
4
body on
people
the other
left
side
at
of
the
map,
end.
Why are you all yelling at me? She started chasing me! What was I supposed to think?
There were 4 people at the end. It's always gonna look like someone's chasing you when there's a fucking reactor emergency.
That's.
I also literally said there were only 2 other people in that stack, and Mel was the other one.
Let's go.
I mean, I can still understand the logic if Verdi didn't do the scan
Not
immediately and
that,
just watched.
Not just that. My favorite thing is like Cheru had Birdie following her at the end of the round, and there was Mal and myself on the other side of the map. I died, and turns out it was Birdie who did it.
There was 2 seconds left on Guardian Angel.
She could have vented. What do you want?
No.
Oh, that's fine. That was. You didn't have on this one.
UI on PlayStation shows who's on PC and who's on PlayStation.
I am still 100% on dying on balcony first on this map. I'm keeping the streak strong.
Cheru.
I'm unsure if you died first or.
I died
you did die
first.
first. You got Guardian Angel. It was probably by like a second or 2. Like, fuck.
That's so funny because I did the the starting area side 02 because I was already down there. Because I had that task to finish from the beginning of the game. And then Cher was there, and I was like, let's run together to prove that it had to be Mal if anyone else is dead. And it turned out that was the case.
You could have simply just run up and stabbed Bracky while he was fixing O2 and reported it as I got there.
That's what I was thinking. Look.
Nah,
She scared me. I showed up to turn off alarm, and instantly she turned and ran at me, and I said, "Oh my god, I'm next!" I thought it was a bait trap. That's why I got scared. I ran to the button, then remembered you can't touch the button when the thing turns off.
Fucking game because Connor just straight up said, "Oh yeah, I killed him."
Look, be happy for Mal. He fucking fooled me at the end.
Wait, are we missing someone?
Yes. Well, they have 1 second to hop in.
Nope.
Okay then.
Nope.
Fuck them.
Yep, there goes Rabbit.
Oh, you gotta.
Nope. Hold on. Do I need to reconnect or something?
Hold on.
I got you.
Just want to watch. Are we
No, he's not part of the game.
He's not part of the game.
Do we want to restart?
He didn't join the lobby.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. You just didn't join the lobby.
You didn't join the lobby.
Yeah, I tried 8 times to rejoin.
What?
Oh. Then do we want to redo it or just play this
Then
one
why
out?
didn't you say anything?
Yeah. Oh, because yeah, you guys were just in conversation, so I was just kept trying. No, I'll set this one up. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking carried. I did.
Goddamn right I did.
I did my work.
Oh my gosh, that was a stack kill.
What the hell?
I wasn't in the stack. I was over by decom fixing wires.
Arcov.
I saw Verdi walk up, then Connor fell over.
No, that's not true.
I also saw Bracky in that pile, I believe.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you want to know why that didn't happen, Arcov? Because Caitlin had to wait for me to med scan.
Mm-hmm. And I
You were
also
right
had to
on
wait for
And
Verdi.
who
And I
else was
also had to wait
there?
for Verdi.
Because
So
the
I
only
had to
body
wait-
I saw moving was Verdi.
I also
Arcov,
saw
you were
Bracky
right
in there, so.
And the only person I saw teleporting towards the body was Arkov.
Yep.
I was up at top communications with Aggie. I'm blind on this one.
Yeehaw.
I wonder if this was a button misinput. That's my guess.
I can tell you right now, I was trying to fix the comms, and I was gonna use the logs, and then there was a dead body on the next to me.
Caitlin, thank you for reading my med scan dance.
Oh, I just needed the med scan. I wasn't reading nothing.
All right, well, never mind.
Yeah, this one seems pretty open and shut.
You say as I get kicked out of the building.
This can be one of two people.
I will say it's Arkov because I was trying to use my logs.
Also,
that
he
was a
pointed-
very fast report.
Yes, it was very fast. He pointed blame at me.
The singular spite vote on Bracky.
Hey, dragon. Fuck! Fuck! Ah!
Yellow.
God damn it!
What?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Oh.
What happened?
I know what happened, and I'm sorry. I have. She
Talk,
was,
motherfucker.
She was wiggling to get me to follow her, and I said, cool, I'm gonna do this one task and follow in the reactor. And she turned around to get my attention again as I flipped the little switch that's next to the fucking the foot logs, and then we're running through decon, and the door is locked as the body gets called.
Well.
So she's screaming at me.
Okay.
Oh, we were so close! They were imposter as me!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you saw yourself walking around?
Yes! And I was trying to get Midnight to follow me so we could catch them devolving in front of us!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I only saw one of you. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay, so the suspicions are Probe or Bracky then. Since, you know... Well, because Ichero and Midnight are together, and I found this body in electrical, and Verdi and Kaylin cleared each other because of MedScan. So the only possible left is Probe and Bracky.
I was all the way on the launch pad.
Or a self-report.
Or a self-report.
Or a self-report.
Yes, it could be a self. Assuming there's 2 imposters left, then yes, this is a self-report.
No, because with the freaking call there, it was either Arkov or myself. And it's not me.
Yeah.
So there's only one imposter left. I'm gonna call the self-report.
I mean, you can vote for me, I don't care.
Hey, Bracky, did you see
Oh.
me in the balcony?
I don't know.
I was hiding behind the satellite dish.
All I saw was Caitlin in the admin room, because the body's in where you fix lights. All the way at the back.
Oh.
Well, that's just bad placement on my part, I suppose, but we have the medical scan for me, so
yeah.
Exactly.
Also, I know.
Wait,
she
why
was
am I
fighting-
believing you two? There's 2 killers.
Arkov.
Didn't you just say we confirmed
Yeah,
that?
I know,
Arkov
but you
was
need
one of them, you little dork.
Yeah, I know, but I just realized, like, my brain just woke up. The only 2 people who confirmed for each other that did this mess scan is you two, and there's 2 killers.
Were they both
No.
part of the stack, or was one standing away?
Well, yeah, we four were there.
Oh,
I stood
son of
away-
a bitch.
I stood away
No.
from the stack.
Caitlin was by the door. The stack was on the communications panel.
Okay.
Also, I know Caitlin's telling the truth. Because there's a specific animation that plays when you're waiting for someone on medscan.
Ooh.
Mm.
Interesting.
Saucy.
Where's Rabbit? Rabbit never rejoined the game fast enough, and when we restarted, he wasn't in the lobby. So that's on him for... it just didn't go through. Well, now I'm gonna just hang out with Midnight, because I don't think it's Midnight. Where did Midnight go? Midnight went that way. Ugh. Oh, thank God. Is Caitlyn gonna murder me? Oh, please don't. What? It's Bracky!
Hello.
Ah, Bracky.
What's up?
Well, yeah, what's up indeed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's up?
What were you doing?
I was doing Simon Says.
Yeah?
Where are you now?
Sounds like you'll know
Yeah,
something.
actually.
You were doing Simon Says?
Yeah.
On someone's body? Did Simon say to murder?
Wait, hold on, what?
There was a dead body, Bracky.
Uh-huh.
Right by the
And?
Simon Says.
Oh, no, I am on the Simon Says.
The Simon Says of oxygen, where
I
the
am
alarm
not
was
even
going
near-
off.
I am not even near. I have not left reactor. You guys left the reactor to do the oxygen, and I have been in reactor this entire time.
Wait a minute, can actually anybody confirm that?
I mean, I did.
Aggie, who was in reactor.
I can tell you who it is though. Because when I went to reactor and I was seeing a bunch of you walking in and going out, I never saw someone leaving to the front door.
Who?
Probate.
What do you mean leaving through the front door?
I never saw you left the front door.
I never went to reactor.
Chat, I know there's a mimic. I saw the mimic. I'm
I
not
did see you there.
stupid.
You did actually come with us.
Yeah, but decon closed on me.
It did not.
Yes, it did.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. I just remember seeing
I do remember
Jiru.
because I saw him, but
I only know Caitlyn left with me.
at this point I am slightly inclined to think now that that might have been a shapeshifter.
I think it's a shapeshifter. I mean, duh, I saw myself last round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true. I forgot about that. In which case,
I'm so glad they didn't stab
So
me.
wait, hold on. Did you see me in front?
Yeah, we saw you.
Yeah, you were
Then
leaving
no,
the
it's not
body.
me. I am actively doing the Simon Says on reactor.
Yeah, I can confirm that then, because there is a Bracky in doing Simon Says right now.
Okay. That leaves.
Probate.
No, and we could. Yep, and we confirmed Birdie. So.
I have nervous laughter.
Woo!
I thought we were gonna fucking throw.
No.
I saw Cheru run up.
Probate never went into reactor, by the way. I was following him as a ghost, and he never went in there.
I
That
was doing
confirmation
Simon
bias.
Says. Yeah, that's okay.
I fixed the lights, got stabbed by Cheru, like, first or second kill, and thought it was revenge for the throw in the previous game.
No!
It was me.
I was innocent!
Honestly, getting caught by Cheru was the thing that doomed me because...
The med scan doomed me, and I dislike the confirmation.
Did you
from
have
it now.
You couldn't kill me then, could you? Probate?
No, the problem was that you confirmed it was a shapeshifter.
No, I know,
So
but I mean, like, when I ran into you, and then you did the flinch dance, and was like, oh shit! And I was like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping Aggie would get off the fucking radar and see the body before you caught me. But because you were able to confirm there was a shapeshifter, I couldn't frame Bracky.
Yeah.
And Bracky, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, what's up?
Pay attention to your surroundings. I never went to reactor.
I mean, I at least saw you by the door, so.
Yeah, I was following you guys, but but I wasn't lying when I said the decon door closed on me.
Did close on him. He never
I
went to reactor.
I remember the door closed on him. I just couldn't remember if he.
I didn't even see him, to be fair. So I didn't. I was like, oh, okay.
It was one of those. I saw the door close on him, but I wasn't sure if he came up after it.
I was trying to take advantage of the fact that people were getting sus of Bracky.
I know you were.
Oh yeah, it's not difficult because of me. I act very suspiciously.
Rabbit.
Getting here, Rabbit.
Here. All right. No, the best part of that game. Do I just use the same code? Okay.
Yeah.
The mini heart attack I got watching him turn into Bracky and then Cherry calling the body.
Best part of
No, but like we knew there was a shifter, right? So we just had to double confirm where Bracky was. That's why it wasn't super hard on pressing it. It was just more of like, where were you?
I can't believe the thought of the vent never occurs to you people.
Yeah, it does. Oh, trust me, I do. On this map, you can vent anywhere. Oh, Arkoff.
Goodbye.
I'm falling asleep in my chair, so that's going to be my last one.
Oh, okay. Have a good night, Arkoff.
The big problem, though, was I couldn't defend myself using the vent because that would almost immediately make me suspicious.
Yeah.
The best part of that game was Cheru freaking out, going, "You didn't follow me! We could have solved the mystery together!"
No, I know, but I was literally just like, okay, she wants me to follow her, but just like, I assume that so that there's not just two people in reactor. I'm gonna flip this switch real fast, so I flipped the switch. And then...
Even if he did follow, I had vented, there was no way they were gonna catch me.
I followed, and then I just...
If you had taken a vent, yeah, no, but... You know,
I don't know. I think my favorite part about these games is when people say, "Bracky, stop doing this shit. It doesn't work," but it did though. It's like that Pokemon Showdown video.
Yeah. Cheru's thing just reminded me of the skeleton. Just no. No.
I'm still can't get over last round of, yay, you finally grew a spine, I'm proud of you, but now they're gonna blame me. Stack kill in the first round.
I'm like, yay! I'm proud of you.
Hooray! Oh no.
I mean, I was also in the second stack kill, but I was walking away and I was like, what? And I did a turnaround because I saw the button flash up really quick and I was like, huh?
Were they with all of us 10?
Yeah, I think we have 10 now.
Let's go.
Crikey!
We are gaming. There are 10 people in Among Us, and we are going to the map.
Welcome to Down Under Gaming.
It just sounds like I'm listening.
Folks, welcome to Among Us.
It just sounds like I'm listening to the International for Dota again.
Why is Aggie doing that? Actually, let's go up. Let's do greenhouse first. It's Aggie and Mal?
I was doing my numbers, you bitch.
Oh.
So this is how we get rid of Aggie, right? Even though it's Mal.
Oh, sorry.
It was in the middle of Simon fucking Says. Who do I gotta murder?
Aggie, I need you to explain.
I froze.
Or why?
I saw Cheru go up through a vent, and I thought,
what?
Wait, is she engineer? And I just went down and I thought, wait, I see a
We'll
body, and I just
never
basically
know.
just looked.
Mate.
So you're saying Cheru left through a vent, but Cheru is dead?
Yes.
So engineer.
Yeah, Cherry must have been the
So
engineer.
she was the engineer and got
No.
killed first.
No,
no,
Cheru
that
was
doesn't-
shapeshifted into.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the faker Cheru.
I want to.
Where did you come from just a moment ago?
Well, I went from
Great.
med scan, where me and Caitlin were. Again, we can confirm each other.
Yeah,
I
you
had
see
to
what he's
wait
doing?
Oh my god, you and your fucking med scans.
You just sit there and wait for people to come by.
No, I wiggle.
So
and see
even
if
if there
people
isn't
decide,
an
and then if
imposter
they
this
don't, it's
round.
fine. Anyway, I went to the balcony through cafeteria, and I saw Connor there.
No. So did you go from med scan to cafeteria?
Hello?
Yes. So I went up through the corridors.
Okay, so you did not come down. Nobody else came down. Caitlin, where did you come from?
I was
You
the
also-
exact same deal.
Came from that. So the shapeshifter, the only person I can rely on here is Aggie, essentially, because you would have had to
No.
have seen something.
No, Aggie's one
Yeah,
of the.
I was venting leaves up top, and then I saw Cheru like walk up to the vent in the tree room. Going to the vent, thinking, well, I was thinking, okay, I guess she's just doing task while being engineer. Walk down, see the body, and I'm just thinking, wait, hold on. And then I see you report it.
Where was the body?
On
Admin.
the admin table, like right in the doorway.
So if he was a shapeshifter, he must have transformed during the lights out.
Yeah.
Great time to do it.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom because I'm dead.
You throw your gun through faster, Probert.
Listen, I just want to get back to my Simon Says.
Yep.
No, I believe you. I saw you there, buddy.
Yeah,
And I was in cafeteria the entire time.
Sus at Aggie, but I am going to believe that it was a shapeshifter for the moment.
I'm going to point at the ketchup on the face.
Of course you are. I'm gonna skip because I don't have enough information.
Mm-hmm.
I feel awful not being able to fucking.
Crikey.
Did you do?
Well, happened
Rocky,
not.
All right.
Please tell me you saw it.
I saw that you and I arrived and there was already a body there.
Oh, Verdi's dead?
No, did you see the vent open? I was asking.
No,
They didn't vet anyone? No!
But I can assume because there's no one else in the fucking reactor that yes.
So wait, you two got in before me and Caitlin.
Yes.
There was
On
already a
body.
body,
I
and
meant
you were trying to run
anybody.
to the vent.
Oh well.
No, I was looking to see if there was anyone else in the reactor.
That's what I mean. You were running to the other side to see if there were people venting or whatever the hell else.
Correct.
Okay. So then me and Caitlin walk in.
Correct.
Yes.
And me and Caitlin see the body, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So that is either these two have killed one person,
Oh, if that was
or
the case, I would have killed you because there was one body.
Exactly.
I'm saying, or they're telling the truth. Which is a little sus because Aggie's there because of the last round. And I hate that I'm the one in control of a lot of stuff right now because then I'm throwing and I don't like that.
It is.
Raki has had his eyes on me this whole time.
So,
yeah.
Probate, where were you?
Yeah, real quick. Hallway. Doing tasks. Cause fuck it.
Trying to help you, buddy.
Getting to the reactor is such a pain in my ass, and we had so many people headed that direction. I figured I was safe to do a couple tasks, so I did some wires and I entered my ID password.
Okay, that's where I last saw you out of the corner of my eye was doing your ID, because I was running down to reactor.
I know where you're coming from. I just find it so weird that both of them walked away from the body.
So am I, but like...
Oh, you sure about that one?
But Mal and Connor are being quiet, and I saw Rabbit behind me before I actually walked towards...
I can tell you right now, if it was either Aggie or myself, or both of us, I would have killed one of you as you walked in. But
yeah, you were all running away.
The fact that there were only the two of us plus the
I
body.
like this song because it makes
and
me
the
think of
reactor was
Forensic
taken care of
Files,
before we got there.
which is
That
one of my
means the
favorite
body
shows of
was
all
AKA
time.
Birdie,
I almost
and
did my whole
and the
VTuber
killer
theme after
were the ones who
Forensic
picked up
Files.
and killed on the way there. On the way out of there.
Okay, I was outside with you guys when the reactor was still blaring.
Really quick, Connor and Mal, where were you?
I was in the cafeteria for most of the time, and then I went up to O2 to water some plants.
How'd you get to O2 without passing me?
From cafeteria.
Well, guys.
I'm gonna put my finger at the ketchup covered mouth.
You do that all
Ooh!
the time.
Oh, the fucking skip, baby!
I
No!
respect you, and this feels very well planned.
Look at Aggie pretending to do stuff.
Mal.
Because I'm Australian.
Oh, I almost unmuted for a second. Oh, they turned into midnight. Let's watch them in action. Who was that, Aggie? Wow. Ah, great. And now we lost him. No one's gonna find Aggie's body? That's Rabbit? No, Rabbit's dead.
I just finished my numbers. I Fleece's fucking counts.
Where was it?
Alright. Real quick, Connor, where'd you come from?
I came from the left. It's escaping what it's called right now, but I did not come from the cafeteria. I came from beneath you.
Okay.
Security logs.
Rabbit, where did you come from a little while ago? Like, what was your
Aggie,
line?
Aggie.
I was coming out of the office after doing the process data and completing my diversion of power.
They died by the plants.
By the plants?
Oh, that was a while ago. Last time I was there, I left them with Mao.
Kill Mao anyway.
You were, you son of a bitch.
No, I wasn't. I've been in the admin room and I've been in the communication room on that side. I never went up into the O2 room.
It's true, but that's the room next to it.
What?
Crikey!
Crikey?
Just got back from a piss.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Figured I didn't have anything else to defend. It was just me and Caitlin up there with the body that we didn't know was there.
Wait, so you guys saw the body like ages ago or
No,
something?
we
or-
didn't.
No. I turned on the lights, Connor was there, and then he went back down, and then I just went up for the yucks because I'm done with my stuff, and then I
That is true, and I am also done with my stuff.
Okay, because me
There is
and
a vent up there.
Everywhere. Actually,
everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, the problem is I don't. If you say it's an old kill, then nothing like that happened recently I can vouch for. Since
Yeah.
if it was recent, I could say it's me, Mal, and who else was in reactor?
Bracky and Midnight. All four of us
Yeah.
were in reactor for a good long while.
Connor had left when the four of us had sort of stuck around.
Now the only issue here is that there's two killers, and there's been only one kill per round. So one of them is playing nice.
Yeah.
Who?
I have my suspicions.
Voice them! Caitlin!
I have to
I mean-
suspect Probate because he's one of the
No.
few people I've seen
No.
dancing in that area, so...
You all saw me leave. Caitlin saw me come.
Ew.
Not that way.
Come.
Australia-
No,
Australian, goddammit.
don't. Mal,
Wasn't me.
vote, Mal. Channel energy, vote Mal! Vote Mal!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Saved
Oh
by
my
apathy.
God!
Saved, huh?
Those two people want us to get because we're almost done.
I have so many tasks to do. I think it's mostly me. I think they're all just me. Oh my god, I'll hurry. What? I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. Oh my god, I have so many tasks. It's because I didn't do anything one round. Ah! No! I'm sorry!
What happened when we blinked?
Now, what the actual all
I mean, what happened when we blinked? Crikey!
I like clicking switches.
Finally! Someone else can get the rap for group
I was
kills.
playing with the switches the whole time with Caitlin, so
Who
I'm
was the last
playing with
one
me
to
too,
walk in
motherfucker.
with you three? Or with fucking... Oh god, Aggie, where were you?
Me?
Yes. Were you with them in lights?
No, I didn't see them.
Okay, what do you mean you didn't see them?
It was me, Caitlin, and Mal in lights.
Yes, okay, which of the three of you walked in last?
It had to have been Connor because
I think it might have been me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it might have been me.
Okay, and Aggie, where were you?
I was sorry, I was walking up.
From where?
From the Y, just walking up.
Yes, from where?
Left or right?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what you meant. From the right.
Okay, so
from
I
the
can't check
cafeteria.
that. Me
From
and
cafeteria.
Probate were together that entire round. Because
Okay.
we both ran from the table the exact same route out to the launch pad to do the exact same task and run away. So it's not me,
say
and it's not Probate.
that Aggie's been playing the long con and has been pelling around with Bracky for an alibi.
That is very, very possible. Why were you?
That's very plausible. I mean, plausible.
Why? So Middles, why were you questioning who came last for the lights?
Because where the body was.
Where was Buddy? Where was Buddy?
The body was in admin room across the hall.
Across the hall from the lights room.
Yeah, and me and like Midnight said, we went the complete opposite direction.
So this round it is not me or Probate. At all.
And Caitlin, Verdi confirmed you on scan this round, right?
Mm-hmm. And I was pretty much with Mal that entire round.
Yeah.
So
Death
leaves
sentence.
Connor
Then
and Aggie. I'm leaning towards Aggie.
Yes. Yes.
Aggie was with us for pretty much the entire round, the previous round, and that was in reactor.
For in reactor, which makes me believe it's Connor.
No.
Yeah, especially since he was in the
Yeah.
general area last murder as well.
Yeah, and
You mean-
he was the one that left reactor and
Am I
Rabbit
muted?
died. And
No,
then
no,
Caitlin-
I hear
you.
and
Okay,
then
you're
Caitlin-
So, just because I was in the area, which, by the way, so were you, Caitlin, during the last couple of
No. They have guns
yeah,
at the
but I was
wrong
literally
people.
out the whole time.
So she's
Yeah.
not guilty of this murder.
Yes.
Probate's not guilty
I'm
of
not-
this murder because that.
I'm not accusing any of you of anything. I'm
I'm
saying
eating
I
Aggie.
am innocent here. I'm voting Aggie as well.
No.
Oh, for God's sakes. Well, good luck, everybody.
Weird how there's two votes on Aggie.
No, that's not weird. Midnight. Oh my god, I gotta go do my tasks. Where do I gotta go? Rex. Quick. It's literally my two. You're welcome! Oh my god, I wanted to scream!
I had it in my head right the entire time, but I couldn't fucking put the pieces together, and I am
God
so...
damn it.
It was Aggie and Mal.
I had to play nice for 2 rounds completely doing nothing because there was so much suspicion on me. I just had to sit by Bracky or Midnight the whole round
I
doing
can't
nothing.
believe even after Mal was fucking with the lights, you still suspected me.
I was pained when you all believed Aggie at the beginning with his lie of I saw Cheru vent though when Mal didn't shapeshift at all. I was like,
She was suspicious from the word go.
Like I said, I had to believe him because nobody else was there, or I got shot.
No,
So
you could have
that
shot
was-
Aggie, who was just watching,
Yes,
leaving the party.
Okay, Cheru, let me speak. Given my luck tonight, I didn't want to flip that fucking coin.
The problem was, it really was believable. I was like, it was such a toss up. It was such a toss up between Aggie and Connor. So.
I don't know. I had my eyes on Mal all the time.
Of course you did. You suspect me every fucking time.
He did. He came in. He was like, "It's Caitlin and Mal." We're just like, "No." Well, half.
I'm back.
I'm glad you believe me because
Then Aggie got the 3rd one, and you still suspected me for the 3rd one.
I can smell it. I can smell it in your guilt.
That was one of the rounds I was trying to do nothing because you guys were on me.
Yeah, Midnight. I only half lied. I was the shapeshifter.
And why did you never fucking do it?
He did.
I did it.
You did?
He shaped. he shapeshifted into Midnight and stabbed Rabbit, and Rabbit was like, Midnight! I trusted him! And we're just like, no, Rabbit.
Me.
God.
I did not feel the urge to flip that coin at all.
Elden Ring, right on.
My eyes are starting to burn something horrible. So
okay.
All right, I guess this is what we're calling it then.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, a little.
One more.
It's 9.
Okay.
Not 9. It's 12:40.
Yeah, but 9 people.
You guys won that by about 4 seconds because that was my.
I know. I was the one who had the tasks left over because I was like, oh well, they're still taking forever to vote. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and I left and came back, and I skipped around, and so it was like, oh my god, it's my tasks! Ah! I had like 50 tasks. I was like, oh my god, I'm running around the vent.
It was Probate and Midnight both standing next to the switch. Aggie's on the other switch, and I'm just heavily breathing in front of Midnight and Probate waiting for the cooldown.
I am now the exact opposite of my detective self. I am throwing actively at all points in time. I used to be able to put everything together, and then I'm believing myself.
We'll get back into Among Us shape. It's okay.
I'm believing myself, and then saying no, it makes too much sense, and then I go the opposite direction, and now I'm just
I
get that.
It's so
I'm getting
hard.
back in my killing senses.
I don't like that I'm the one that throws.
You're fine.
Okay.
Throws? Look at Chero and that voting for Birdie in that one.
Look, if you guys saw me though, you would understand because it was like Verdi started gunning at me, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I
thought we were buddy running.
In theory, understand, but I did know who it was, so I'm just like, Jesus Christ, no. But in that situation, I at least mostly understand.
Me just moving over your body as your hand is on the reactor.
I'm not gonna lie, when I said it was a shapeshifter, I thought, you know what, for the next 3 rounds, I'm just gonna transform into Midnight. I just never got the chance to.
Oh.
That was fun.
Fuck!
I will take this chance to step away then.
Yeah.
We did it.
Take care, folks. That was a fun time.
Love
Have
you.
a good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm just now watching the eyes light up on my head and Cheru's stream.
All right. Who should we
It's
raid?
hysterical.
Let's raid. We haven't raided Monty in a while. I'm gonna send you guys off to Monty. Thank you all for watching. We'll be doing this again next week. I hope to get more people in here. It'll be fun. It'll be chaotic. Yeah. If you haven't already, be sure to join my Discord.
It's time to race.
Or follow my socials.
He's covered it.
Otherwise, raid message is gonna be...
You're muted on the stream. But
raid message is going to be... Oh my gosh. What should it be? What should it be, guys? Thanks, Midnight. Oh my gosh. Raid message. I'm not getting any raid messages. You guys stink. Jesus Christ. Just a lot of emotes. Just spam the gun at her. Just gun shake, okay? Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you on Monday for Danganronpa. Goodbye, everyone.